Taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride.
So a while back, I picked up a family to the Las Vegas Convention Center. They were here for a ranching conference of some kind, for cattle ranching, farming, growing things. And as we approached Treasure Island, the hotel casino they were staying at, there was a accident in the intersection getting to the hotel. And so I tried to angle myself over with the car and get there as efficiently as possible, but because the traffic was backed up, we had to sit there and wait. And the gentleman, the father, asked me a question. Says, "How long have you been driving rideshare?" And I told him at the time about 2 years. And he said, "Oh, that's neat." And I noticed that he had a kind of a Midwestern accent. And I asked him what he did for a living, and he said, "Well, I'm a cattle rancher." I said, "Oh, okay, okay." And so I had to ask him. I was curious. I wasn't sure how things were in the ranching industry. I've never been involved with it. And I asked him about cows and how they feed, and do people do the tipping of the cow. And he said, "No, they don't tip my cows. We're too far out. But we feed our cattle grass. They feed on the grass out in the fields until they're 1,200 pounds." I said, 1,200 pounds? He said, "Oh, yeah, they get a lot bigger than that." I said, "Okay." He says, "But at 1,200 pounds, we start feeding them corn." I said, "Why's that?" He said, "Well, when they're fed with grass, they are growing. But we want to have a better marbling or fat content so where the meat is leaner in the cow." I said, "Okay." He says, "So corn-fed cattle are the best because they have the best marbling in the meat and it becomes a better cut of meat." I said, "Wow, that's interesting." He said, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "Well, the world runs on corn." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Well, a lot of products you don't know about have corn in them, or corn is directly related to that product." I said, "Wow, that's incredible." He says, "Some of the products you use or your wife uses, like cosmetics, plastics," and he went on and on and on. I said, "Wow, you're very knowledgeable about corn." He goes, "Yeah, people think the world runs on oil, but really, the world really runs on corn. Not just a food supplement. There's a lot of things that have corn in them." I said, "Wow, that's incredible." So the traffic finally cleared, dropped them off at Treasure Island, and cattle ranchers are just the salt of the earth, down home, friendly people. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be eating.
Oh my